Hey, welcome back to Crazy Turtle. We have a sweet tooth over here, so I thought I would show you how to make my favorite chocolate brownies. But I want to introduce something to you first. This recipe actually requires a double boiler. You may not have seen this before, but it is perfect for melting chocolate. And you put some water in, put this pan over, and it boils. However, I know a lot of us don't have this, so I'm going to show you an alternative on what you can do. Otherwise, if you think you're going to be melting a lot of chocolate, ask for this for Christmas. So our homemade alternative is finding a pot that you would put water in and a bowl to fit over that or in it. You do not want the bowl necessarily to touch the water, but just to kind of sit in there. The whole key is to heat our chocolate indirectly so it doesn't burn, and it's part of what's going to give us this rich fudginess that you will see shortly. So here we are with our makeshift double boiler. I will lift this up. It is just very gently boiling, but I do feel at the bottom of the bowl that it's pretty warm. So we're going to get started. I am under no claims that this is a healthy recipe, but I can tell you I've labeled it the most delicious brownie recipe in the world on my recipe card. So give it a shot, see what you think. 1 stick of unsalted butter, and you can see it's going to gently melt that. So as you see, our butter is so nice. Oh, almost melted. There's a few tiny little chunks, but that's okay. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. One of the reasons I love this recipe is if I have the craving for something super chocolatey, these are all ingredients that I generally have lying around, so it's not, I do not have to make a run out to the store. Or if I need to bring a dessert for something, it's generally something that I have. So that chocolate, I hope you can see, is melting so nicely. Some people could do this in the microwave. Why I don't is because microwaves heat things unevenly, and it also leaves a huge mess that I really not in the mood to clean out of my microwave. There's too many other things I'd rather do, so this is just way more simple. So I'm going to take this off. The chips are melted. Oh, it smells delicious. I need to take that off my heat. And I have a cup of brown sugar that I'm just going to stir in. Yes, it is not healthy. I am reminding you. But I hope it's something that you will find that hits that chocolate craving spot. All right, and then we're going to move this to the counter and add a few more ingredients. All right, so our sugar mixture along with the butter and chocolate is nicely combined. I am going to add a combination that I've whisked together of 1/2 cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And that I just put together. Again, preparing all your ingredients ahead of time makes this go so much more quickly. We'll get that all nicely combined. And I have let the butter cool down a little bit because we do have some eggs in this recipe, and I do not want the eggs to curdle. So you do want to make sure this is not too piping hot. That is one of the dangers that could occur. I have a teaspoon of vanilla. And then also 2 eggs, and I'm just simply stirring, blending this in. And all the while, my oven is preheating to a temperature of 325. Now again, I am focusing on fudgy brownies. If that is not your favorite, oh no, maybe give it a shot. You might find that you like it. And since that is all, it all is closely combined, I am going to add the rest of my chocolate chips, which is a cup. I don't like chocolate, do I? And this is enough to fill an 8x8 square baking pan. If you don't have that, like I don't, I've just used a pie pan, 8-inch pie pan, pie dish, and that's just sprayed. You could butter and flour it if that is also your preference. And oh my goodness. So here is my pan of brownies. I just wanted to show how it kind of is a little bit drier at the edges. This is what we want, but it's still going to be pretty moist towards the center. So this is about 32 minutes in my oven, but again, it's something you want to watch. You don't want to overbake it. When it cools down completely, I'll show you what it looks like when we cut into it. We are ready for the unveiling of these super moist brownies. It always feels like the first cut is the most difficult to get out. So you can see the softness of that. It's very, very moist. It's going to be very rich. I think I can eat all of it. I hope you would like to give it a try yourself. When you're kind of having that chocolate craving and you're stuck at home, you don't want to go to the store, this will work for you. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.